guys, Netflix got us here, and it is time for a DVD update. I am going to show you all of the new dramas that I have. So we'll start off with Brokeback Mountain. This is a copy after they won the Academy Awards. This was $4.99 in Marshall, so it wasn't too bad. And it's just like, no paper or anything. So yeah. An Officer and a Gentleman. This movie is so good. Like the first time I saw it, and it's got this, I hate this packaging, where you have to pop. See these things here? It's like the box is locked or something, and you have to flip them up. This is so annoying. Ugh. This was $3 in Big Lots. I put little Post-its in it because I took all the plastic off, of course, because I opened it. Not blank, but you know, no image on the DVD. I hate these boxes. But this movie is so good. The first time I saw it on TV, I couldn't believe it because it's like really sad. I mean, it's got happy parts, but it's a really sad movie. Now, this is a special collector's edition. And it has commentary, Officer and the Gentleman 25 years later, Return to Port Townsend, true stories of military romance, the music of an Officer and a Gentleman. Because they had that huge hit, the lift is up where we belong. No, that's wrong. It's not on here. Louis Gossett Jr. got Best Supporting Actor for this. He was so good. My favorite part is when he tells them, why don't you just quit? Why don't you just give up? And Richard Gere is like, I got nowhere else to go. So good. All right. Red Dragon. I actually just picked this up a couple of days ago. Now, I am obsessed with Hannibal. Like, I have seen that movie like at least 25 times. I love it. I love the cinematography. I love the score. I love the acting. All of it. All of it. That movie is so good. And I read this after, because Silence of the Lambs I liked. I'm not a big fan, and now I'm going to have to buy it because I need all three. But, I mean, I liked it. It was okay. But then when I saw Hannibal, I was, So I've had it. I have the 2-disc collector's set with the extras. And then when I heard that this was coming out as a movie, I went and bought the paperback of the book, which I read. And that book is like a million times better than this. So that made me want to read Hannibal, actually. But this was okay. I mean, it was creepy. It was creepier than Hannibal to me. And more of this horrific packaging. This is, ugh. But, whoops. This is a 2 DVD set, $4.99 again. And it's got that flip pack. But this has a lot of extras. And for $5, a special edition, not bad. So disc 1, the criminal profile of Hannibal Lecter, the life history of Hannibal Lecter, Hannibal Lecter's FBI case file, and then Anthony Hopkins as Hannibal Lecter, and then commentary by a director, some more featurettes. Disc 2 has the director's student film, screen test, makeup, how crime scenes are like tracked or whatever you call it. Good grief. Is the movie on here? Anyway, yeah. So $5, I bought it. Another Richard Gere. I've got only two Richard Gere, but American Gigolo. This movie is so good. This was like more. What is up? Look, more of this packaging. This was $3. Yeah, I didn't think this was that much. This was $3 in Big Lots. Just really generic, but this was good. He was a male prostitute, and he gets framed for the murder of one of his clients. It was so good. It was really good. He was like really vain about his clothes and stuff, and this is really old. He's really young in this. So this is just the movie, no specials or anything. Good movie. Now, another movie that I was obsessed with in high school. This is when like VCRs had first come out, and I remember my aunt had taped this for me, and I watched this like every day. This movie was so good. This was $3.99. Got in TJ Maxx. Oh, I should be putting these back so I can type it into Delicious. But total generic copy. Cause look, the whatchamacallit, no graphic, and then it's this horrible like paper. You know these where it's paper and it's like pieces of plastic. Like this is This is worse than the tabbed box. Like this thing, and it's like, I actually have a copy of Blade and some of this. Ugh. Anyway, I didn't care. I love Tequila Sunrise. This movie's so good. The bar and her restaurant, like I want a bar like that in my house. It was just all this glass. It was just so gorgeous. Great movie. Especially for $4. Last but not least is Mel Gibson Payback, straight up the director's cut. Now, this is the director's version of Payback. There was all this drama, and the actual director like left the movie because Mel Gibson didn't like this version. Basically, he liked the version that we all know as Payback. I loved that movie. I saw it in the theaters. I was obsessed with it. I loved the score. I love the cinematography. I love the direction. I loved Mel Gibson in this. And just, you know, get ready to root for the bad guy was on all the posters. And I remember thinking, like, really? And you did. You were rooting for him. He just wanted his $75K. That's all he wanted. More of this packaging, you guys. More of it. But I didn't know about all the backstory and the drama. And this movie is a much more depressing, violent movie than the other movie. It still has this little tiny comedic parts, but the main thing, I have seen the other Payback so many times, at least 20, that I noticed everything that was different in this because I knew the other one by heart. Now, if you haven't seen the other one, you're going to be like, you know, whatever. But this was, of course, for fans that have seen the other one. Now, this was, how much was it? $4.99 in Marshalls. And I didn't want to wait, but I did. I saw it in Best Buy on the shelf. I almost like had a heart attack. And it was $10 though in there, and I didn't want to pay that. So I immediately put in my Netflix queue using my iPhone, and I got it and watched it. Loved it. And then the DVD god smiled on me and made it appear in Marshalls for $4.99. A few months later, but I still got my hands on it. And this is so good. So if you are a fan of Payback, you need to see this. You may not like it as much as the other Payback, but if you are a fan of the other Payback, you should see this. This is how the director meant for the movie to be shown. And it's like a totally different, it's a different thing. It's a totally different thing. Now, I didn't watch any of the extras, and there are a lot of extras. Them on the set in Los Angeles, them on location in Chicago. Same story, different movie, Creating Payback, the director's cut. And this is a book called The Hunter. I've never watched that. But there's commentary by the writer and director. So I was just so frantic to just watch the movie again. I just watched the movie. I didn't do the extras, so I am going to do the extras. And I'm going to watch the other Payback again before I watch this and watch the commentary and stuff. But yeah. So this is one of my great finds. Very happy about it, especially at the price that I got it, because $4.99 was a good deal. All right, that's going to do it for this DVD update. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.